Hi guys, Mr. Mustafa here. In this video, we're going to solve the June 2021 Mathematics Literacy Paper 2, the supplementary examination that was written in June. So this is the paper. Right, so let us get straight into question 1. Right, so question 1 says, Aggie and 14 friends started a stock fair in order to buy groceries. The grocery items bought will be shared equally among all the members of the stock fair. Right? Aggie sourced prices from two wholesalers A and B for the items they intend buying. Now table 1 below shows the comparison of the prices excluding VAT. Right, so in table 1 what we have is these prices are excluding that of items she needs to buy. Some values have been omitted, and we can see some values have been omitted here. Now we can see some, if we observe this table, prices of items at wholesalers for January 2020. So this is wholesaler A prices and this is wholesaler B prices. And we can see it's good to study the table, guys, before we answer the question. So item description, we have cake flour. That's what Aggie and her 14 friends are buying. So they're buying in bulk, basically. So they started a stock fair to buy in bulk. So cake flour, they want to buy 15 in quantity, 12.5 kg each. Maize meal, 30. Wholesaler A's cost. Wholesaler A's prices and wholesaler B's prices. Remember, these prices are in total, so 15 times so if you want to work out per 12.5 kg how much one pack of cake flour costs, you actually need to take this and divide it by 15. Right, so these are all the prices. VAT, 15% VAT. Now remember hash, so they have a footnote here which is note hash means items that are VAT exempted. So we have some items that are VAT exempt. So in this total, when you're calculating VAT of 15%, some items are VAT exempt. So which items are VAT exempt? Let's have a look at the items that are VAT exempt. It's the long life milk, right? Canned fish. The rice is also VAT exempt, right? And 1, 2, 3, and 4 of them takes VAT of 15%. So let us look at the first question, 1.1. Write down how many cans of fish each member of the stock fair will receive. So we are dealing with canned fish, so 1.1.1. Canned fish, so how many canned fish do they buy? They buy 10 packs. And now the quantity is 10, and in a pack there are 12 cans, right? So in total number of cans is 12 times 10, so total cans, right, is equal to 12 times 10, which is 120. And how many members are there in the stock fair? Right, members in the stock fair, there are 15 members in the stock fair, because Aggie and 14 friends, so their number of members is 15. So per member, right, each member should receive 120 cans in total divided by 15. So if you say 120 divided by 15, let's use a calculator. Let's shift it on this side. 120 over 15. Okay, so we're getting exactly 8 cans. Right, so each member of the stock fair will receive 8 cans each, right? So per member 8 cans. Let us look at 1.1.2. Aggie stated that she could load all these items onto her half-ton bakkie. Now half-ton is basically a ton. When you say a ton, 1.1.2, remember 1 ton is basically equal to 1000 kg. So half ton is basically equal to 500 kg. So Aggie stated that she could load all these items onto a half-ton bucket without overloading it. Verify showing all calculations whether her statement is valid. Now how are we going to do this problem here? 1.1.2. What we're going to do is we're going to see what is the total weight of all these items here. You can either look at the total weight of all these items, or let's look at the heaviest items, right? So okay, let's just do the total weight of all these items here. So 1.1.3, yeah, let's make some space. Yes, I'm going to go over slow, guys. Right, so let's see, we need description here. Right, we're going to draw a table. Right, so description, you can put description, you can write down the total weight, right, as given. How many items are there? Let me just see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items, right? Let's work out the total weight of these 7 items. I just put a line here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And then we're going to total at the end. So we need to do some calculations on this side. Make a nice table and calculate it. And just insert some space here. Right. So the first one is we're dealing with, we're going to convert everything into kgs. So we already have this cake flour, which is 12.5 kg, and there's 15 of them. So what is the first one? Cake flour. We have 12.5 times 15. So 12.5 times 15, we get, use the calculator quickly. Right, so 12.5 times 15, I'm getting is 187.5, right? Then the next one, let's look at the next one. Right, so I'm done with cake flour. Let me just put a tick here. Next one, maize meal, 5 kg times 30 maize meal. Right, so maize meal, we've got 5 kg and there's 30 of them. Quantity is 30. So 5 times 30, if you use a calculator, you should get 150 kg. And just put comma 0. Or you don't have to put comma 0, just write 150 kg. Right, that's 150. Total weight, you can put this in kg. Next one. What we have is, so we're done with maize meal. Next one, arama, 125 grams. Now remember, 125 grams, if we want to convert into kgs, so remember grams to kg, right? Or if you want to go from kg to grams, you multiply by 1,000, right? And if you want to go from grams to kg, you need to divide by 1,000. So rama is 125 grams, and there's 48 in a pack, so 125 grams times, so 125 divided by 1,000, right? So you should get 0,125 times 48. So we'll write it like this. Let's just write rama here, right? So that's 125 grams divided by 1,000 to get into kg, but there's 48 of them in the pack. Now there's 48 of them in the pack, and then how many packs, what's the quantity are you buying? You're buying 15 packs of those, right? So times 15. So we're going to work out all this here on the calculator. So what we're going to do is 125 over 1,000, right, times 48 times 15. So I'm getting this in kg, which is equal to 90 kg. So rama is done. Then let's look at the rice. Rice is simple, just 10 times 15, 150 kg. Right, so we can look at the rice, which is 10 kg times 15, which is 150 kg. Right, next one, canned fish. We got 12 cans times 400 grams. Now remember, 400 grams, you need to divide it by 1,000, right? So grams to kg, so 400 over 1,000. And there's 12 cans and there's 10 packs, right? 10 of them. So what was that? Canned fish. So looking at canned fish, and so 400 over 1,000, right, times 12 of them, times, and we are buying 10, so times 10, times 12 because there's 12 in a pack and we're buying 10 packs, right? So what we're getting over here is, if you calculate this, 12 times 10 is 120 times 400 over 1,000, we are getting 48 kg. Then the next one, which is, let's look at the next one, canned fish, long life milk. They're just, remember, they're telling us they've got a key here, which is 1 liter is approximately equal to 1 kg, so we can convert the liters. So long life milk, there's 15 packs you are buying, right? So when you buy long life milk, it comes in 6 packs, and 6 packs times 15 times 1, so 1 kg times 6 times 15. So you can just write milk, right? So 1 kg times 6 times 15, and you can just work out what is 6 times 15, which is 90 kg as well. That's 48. Then last one, spice. Let's done 15. Was it 6 times 15? Yes, we've done 6 times 15, that is correct. And last one is spice. Now spice is, when you buy a pack, it is 10 times 50 grams. Now 50 grams, you need to convert the 50 grams. 50 grams is basically 50 divided by 1,000 times 10 times 15. So 50 over 1,000 times 10 times 15. That is spices, right? And if we work this out, how many kg of spice we have? We have 50 over 1,000 times 10 times 15. Right, so we have 7.5 kg of spice. Now if we need to total all this and see if this here can fit in the bucket, right? If it is less than 500 kg, whether if all this here can be placed, can be loaded into a half-ton bucket. So let us add up all this. So what we have is, let me add it up, 187.5 plus 150 plus 90 plus 150 plus 48 plus 90 plus 7.5, and I'm ending up with an answer of 723 kg. 723 kg, right, which is clearly more than 500 kg, right? So is a statement valid? Therefore the statement is invalid. Right, let's move on to the next question. Right, so clearly all these items cannot fit into the half-ton, cannot be loaded into a half-ton bucket. Another way to do this problem is, you can look at all the heaviest items. If you look at all the heavy items, which is cake flour, maize meal, rama and rice, okay, you can just look at these 4. It's already exceeding 500, so you didn't need to do the last 3. Let's just see. If I remove the rest, like 7.5 kg, all the lightweights, right? So 7.5, 90 and 48, if I remove all that, see, just with 4 items, it's already 577 kg, just with the first 4 items. So you can just do the first 4 and just say it's greater than, just to save time, right? 1.1.3, let's look at this question. Determine, showing all calculation, whether wholesaler A or wholesaler B will be cheaper if she buys all the items including VAT from one wholesaler. which wholesaler, A or B, will be cheaper if she buys all the items including VAT. So which items are including VAT? VAT inclusive items are these ones. Let me take these out. And so which items are including VAT? So including VAT are cake flour, the maize meal, the rama, and the spice. So these items include VAT. So which one is cheaper, wholesaler A or wholesaler B? So let's have a look at that question. 1.1.3. So let us write wholesaler A. So we need to look at these four items, right? Look at these four items and add them up. So 1274 for wholesaler A, you need to add up 1274.85 plus 689.7 plus 0.70, right, plus 4154.85 plus 1499.85, 1499.85, and if I press equals, I'm getting an answer of 7619.25. So let's write all this out. So writing all this out, wholesaler A, right, so the total for wholesaler A with VAT inclusive, so what we're getting over here is 1274.85. Let us write this out. 1274.85, 1274.85 plus 689.70, 689.70 plus only four items to just four items to add. Then Arama 4154.85, 4154.85 plus the last one, which is price 1499.85, 1499.85, 1499.85, right, and we're getting a total of just 1 second, guys. Right, so we're getting a total of, calculator, 7619 point. Let's just see if we totaled up everything correctly. Yeah, so we're getting a total of 7619.25. Right, so 7,619 Rand and 25 cents. And then what did they say? Determine, showing all calculating which wholesaler A or B will be cheaper if she buys all the items including VAT from one wholesaler. So which one must she buy from? So the total for wholesaler A is 7619, and the total for wholesaler B is, let's see, 1334. Sorry, 1334.25 plus 659.70 plus 3899.85 plus 1439.85. Right, so just need to write this out. Right, so looking at wholesaler B total, right, I think we should just put a dash here, wholesaler B, underline this, right? Wholesaler B is out. Let's make it neat, guys, right? And should be in bracket. Let's make it neater, right? So that's a total for wholesaler A. Now remember, this is just excluding VAT for now, but these are not VAT exempt items. These are items that, see what they're saying, she buys all the items including VAT from wholesaler. If she buys all the items, oh, she's buying all the items, okay, including VAT from one wholesaler. If she's buying all the items including VAT from one wholesaler, no, so then what we have done is incorrect here. What we should actually do is we need to get the total for A over here. We need to get this total. Yes, we need to get that total and include the VAT here. Correct. So we want to know how did they get a VAT amount of 1100.05. So we can see wholesaler B's total is 13,102.4. So VAT of 15. Oh, okay, we're doing the right thing. It's just that, okay, let's get it back. Right, so we've got this thing back. So we already know the wholesaler B's total including VAT is, wholesaler B's total including VAT is 13,102.40. 13,102.40. 13,102.40. Right, that's, so we want to see if whether this amount, now remember these are VAT, these are amount that we are going to charge VAT on. So let's get back to wholesaler B. So let's take wholesaler B, right, and we'll look at it at the end. Let's focus on wholesaler A for now. Yes, guys, you need to think about what, and read the questions carefully. See all the items. So she's buying all the items. So 7619, remember we need to charge VAT on this. So what's the VAT on 7619? So VAT of 15%, right, will give us 7619 times, so let's see, 7619.25 times 15 over 100, right? So that will give us a VAT amount of 1142.89, 1142.89, right? And then you will get, this is just the VAT amount. Now the problem over here is, remember you only took 4 items. This is the VAT amount on this, because the other 3 items are VAT exempt, right? So look at these 3 items, the rice, the canned fish, and the long life milk. These are VAT exempt. So you're not going to charge VAT on these items. The VAT is only charged on those 4 items that ticked in red, right? So these 4 items. So what we have is a VAT amount of this, right? Now to get the net total, right? To get the net total, we're going to add this and this VAT amount plus the other 3 items, right? So let's not get the net total as yet. Let's write VAT exempt items, right? VAT exempt items, right? So looking for the total for the VAT exempt items total. VAT exempt items total is basically, we can just write down the total there. So it's the rice, which is 1679, okay? So 1,679.85 plus 1,559.5, 1,559.5, 0 plus 1,049.85, 1,049.85, and the answer is equal to 4,289 Rand 20 cents. And so if we add up all these, let's just show some working. 1679,85 plus 1559.50, 1559,50 plus last one, I think it was the 1049.85, milk 1049.85, which is equal to, now this amount here is equal to, let me just put it in blue, that amount there is equal to 4,289.2, 4,289,20. So what you need to total up is this VAT amount which is charged on these 4 items, and these VAT exempt items total up to this. So you need to total up this one, and this one here. So those 3 highlighted in yellow. So let me bring wholesaler B's price. Now if you total all this up, right, so what we're getting is net total for everything. So if we total all this up, we're getting 4289.20, right, plus on surplus 1142.89 plus 7619.25, and my answer is 13,051,34. 13,051,34. So we can clearly see wholesaler A is charging 13,051.34 cents, right, and wholesaler B is charging 13,102 rand. So 13,052 rand, and see that's what the total is including that altogether. Where's the amount? 13,051 rand, sorry, and 34 cents. 51 rand, 13,051 rand and 34 cents. Remember the VAT amount over here was 1142.89, 1142,89, right? So which one is cheaper? So clearly what we can see is that 13,051 rand and 34 cents is less than, right, 13,100. Therefore wholesaler A is cheaper. Right, great guys. Let's look at the next question. Alright, we have more questions here. 1.1.4, right? Now the food inflation was 5.17% in January 2021. Right, food inflation was 5.17%. Now inflation is basically the rise in prices of goods and services. That's what inflation is in January 2021, and is estimated to be 5.3% in January 2022. Food inflation. Calculate the total amount for 5 kg maize meal from wholesaler B at the end of January 2022. What was the price here? So we're looking at, we can just do this example in the side here, right? 1.1.4. So looking at the 5 kg maize meal. Now 5 kg maize meal, right, maize meal was, calculate the total amount for 5 kg maize meal from wholesaler B at the end of January 2022 at this inflation rate. So 5 kg maize meal total, right, from this over here, from given, right, remember the time over here is January 2020, right, so this is January 2020. 5 kg maize meal, looking at the, so 659.70, right, from wholesaler B, 659.70 in January 2020. that is 659 comma, let's see, 659,70, right? 659,70. Right, so let's take this question down rather. Just 1 second, because we have some calculations to do. Right. I'd like to take this question here, insert some space. Right, and then now we need the inflation. Remember, this is in January 2020. Right, now they're telling us the inflation rates. Let's copy this question here. 1.1.4, because we need those inflation rates. So you can forget about 1.1.3 because we have done that already. Right, so let's look at this. So it's nice to do a time here to see over how many years do they want the prices to be, right? Let's see what's happening here on this. So in January 2020, right, this was a total. Okay, now you inflating that, right, for January 2022, 2021, that's January. So the inflation rate here is 5.17%, right? And is estimated to be 5.3% in January 2022. So 2022. So clearly we have to work it out over 2 years. So we can say the inflation rate over here is 5.3% from here to there. Right. So we need to accumulate this amount for 2 years at these different rates. So let's see. Let's calculate it. 5 kg maize meal from wholesaler B. Correct. Now remember the price end of January 2021 is now equal to 659,70 times. Now remember this is 5.17%. So don't say 5.17% because remember that 659 rand and 70 cents will rise by 5.17%. So we're going to say 100 plus 5.17 over 100. Right, so it's kind of, you are inflating this price. So you kind of saying 105.17 over 100. So if you work this out, you're going to take 659.70 times 105.17 over 100, right? And if you press equals, you should get 693.81, right? And then we remember the price is here, the total, so we want it at the end of January 2022. So the price end of, calculate the total amount. So not the price, we should say total amount. Don't say price, say total amount end of. Total, right? And this is also total end of January 2022. So what's the total end of Jan 2022? That answer is now equal to 693.81 times 100 plus 5.3 over 100, 5.3%. Right, so kind of saying 105.3, 105.3. So that amount will be now 693, right? That amount will be 693.81 times 105.3 over 100. That should give us 730 rand and 58 cents. 730 rand and 58 cents. So that's how much the 5 kg maize meal from wholesaler B for all the total will cost at the end of January 2022. That's what you should do. Or you can just do it in one step. You can just take this amount here, or you can also just do it in one step. So total, right? end of Jan 2022 is equal to 659. You take the original amount, which is 659,70 times 105,17 over 100 times 105,3 over 100, and you should end up with the same answer, which is 730,58. right? You should end up with the same answer. Do it, guys, and comment. Let us look at 1.2. Below is a picture of a cylindrically shaped 400 grams can of fish, right? The can is fully covered by a label with dimensions as shown in the picture, right? So it's fully covered. Very important, this is the diameter, which is 73 millimeters. Remember, what's a radius? What's a radius? If this is 73 millimeters, radius is half the diameter, so you can take 73 divided by 2. What's a radius, by the way? If it's nice to study the diagram before we do any problem. 73 divided by 2, we're getting 36.5. So remember, radius is 36,5 millimeters. Also, look at these things now. This is millimeters and this is centimeters. Now, how do you convert from millimeters, right? How do you convert from millimeters to centimeters? Right, so if you want to convert from millimeters to centimeters, we have to divide by 10, right? And from centimeters to millimeters, we need to multiply by 10. So we can clearly see we got 10,6 centimeters. So if we convert into millimeters, this is 106 millimeters. 10.6 times 10. You can use a calculator, right? So what we got, 10.6 times 10, 106 millimeters. So remember, the height is the 106 millimeters. This is 73 millimeters, so that can become 7,3 centimeters. Depends what the question is asking us for. Now, circumference of a circle, right? Circumference of a circle is diameter times 3,142, and the surface area of the label around the can is circumference times the height, right? Now, use the information above to answer the question that follow. Calculate in centimeters square. So we are dealing with centimeters. Great. The surface area of the label around the can. Right. So what's the surface area of the label around the can? They're not talking about any overlaps and stuff, but let's just see. What's the surface area? So 1.2.1. The surface area around the can is just basically a label like this. It's like a rectangular, right? Now remember, the distance from here to there, that forms the circular part, right? This here forms the circle around the can, right? So this is given by pi times diameter, right? Or 2 pi r. So this is pi times diameter, and the height is just h. So what's the surface area of the label around the can? It is pi times diameter times h, right? Or what did they say? They said circumference times the height is the same thing, right? So what we're doing is, surface area is now equal to, what's the circumference? Remember, you have to work out the circumference. What is circumference? Diameter times 3,142. Now pi is, they gave us 3,142. So 3,142 times diameter, right? So what is the diameter here? The diameter is 7,3 centimeters, 7,3, right? And then times the height. What's the height? Height is 10,6, right? Because we want everything in centimeters. The height is 10,6, and if we calculated this, we should get 3.142 times 7.3 times 10.6, and my answer is 243,13. 243,13 centimeter. Remember, surface area will be in square because we're dealing with an area. Right, so 243,13 centimeters squared. Right, now that's done. Let's look at the next one. Determine the total length of a label if an overlap of 0.6 centimeters is needed for it to be glued around the can. So now we're talking about an overlap. So we want to know, determine the total length of a label. determine the total length of a label if an overlap of 0.6 centimeters. So what was the circumference? Alright, so remember we want to calculate the total length of the label. So far this is the label around the can from part 1, right? So A, B. Now there's an additional part over here which needs to be glued, right? Okay, now remember the distance from here to there, that is the circumference, and it's saying this is the overlap of 0.6. So all we need to do is the circumference plus 0.6. So what is the circumference? Circumference is 7.3 times 3.142. There's the formula here, diameter. So circumference is 3.142 times 7.3, and then add it to 0.6, so 0.6 centimeters, everything in centimeters. So we wanted the length of the label, not the height, right? So the length is 3.142 times 7.3 plus 0.6, and the answer is 23.54. 23.54. You can take 2 decimal places. Actually we wanted the length, not the circumference here. So this is, the answer is 23.54. okay, 23.54 centimeters. Perfect. Let's look at the next question. Some of the cans of fish are imported by ship. The cans of fish are wrapped in packs of 12s. Great. So packs of 12, that's how it's packed. Top view of the pack of 12 cans. Right, so dimensions of a pack of 12 cans. What are the dimensions? Let's look at this height here. Right, so the height is 10.8 centimeters. 10.8 centimeters. Right, so the width, there's a width here. The width is 21.9. 21.9 centimeters, and that's the length. Length is 29.2 centimeters. And here's the top view. This is the length, and that's the width. Yes. Right, so far so good. The mass of an empty can is 40 grams, right? The mass of the empty can is 40 grams. The mass of a fully packed shipping crate with cans of fish is 280 kg. So what they're saying is, this is basically 280 kg. Fully packed shipping crate with cans of fish, with cans of fish is 280 kg. The inner dimensions of a shipping crate are 117 by 66 by 50. They are given here by centimeters. Everything is centimeters. This is also in centimeters. Packs of cans are placed lengthwise, length to length, in the shipping crate. As you stated that the empty shipping crate has a mass less than 20 kg. Now guys, 9 marks, right? So you can't play around with this. Let's work it out. So first of all, we need to figure out, this is a packaging problem. If you have not watched my video on packaging problem, please do. Yes, you can go to my channel and look for packaging problem. Right, now let's look at the dimensions. So I did some nice packaging problems here from past papers, something like this, and I've explained it. Right, so please watch the video on this. Now going back to our question, now how do we solve this problem? First we need to see how many we can pack inside here, inside the crate. How many packs can go inside the crate? So, and what's the weight? So first let's work out how many packs can be fitted inside the crate. So we're going to do lengthwise. Right, lengthwise is, what is lengthwise? How many packs? So lengthwise is 117, right, because they said packed length to length. So 117, right, we're going to take 117 and divided by, this is 117 centimeters, and divided by the length of the, let's do this guys, let's write down length of the big one. Let's look at the crate, right? let's look at the crate, and let's look at the pack of cans. Let's look at the cans, pack of cans. Now crate has a length, right? So let's call this, right, so let's call it length L, right? So crate has length, it has a height, and it has a width. So the crate's length is 117. The can's length is 29.2. The height of the crate is 50, right? And the height of the cans is 10.8, right? Perfect. And the width of the cans is 21.9, and the height, the width of the crate is 66. Now we have to divide each one. If you write it out properly like this, then you divide each one to see in packaging problem. So we're going to say lengthwise. Lengthwise, how many can we fit? Lengthwise, we're going to say 117 divided by 29.2, which is equal to, if you take 117 divided by 29.2, 117 divided by 29.2, I'm getting an answer of 4,00. So you just have to round down. You can't have 4.9 and 4.8, so you just always round down. So we're just going to say 4. So 4 of them will fit along this length. Now widthwise, so widthwise, how many can we fit? Widthwise, we're doing here, which is 66 divided by 21.9. So 66 divided by 21.9, we are getting 3,01, so just 3. And then height wise, right, height wise, we have to look at the height. 50 divided by 10.8, 50 divided by 10.8. So how many packs can fit along the height? How many packs of the small cans can fit along the height? So 50 divided by 10.8, and my answer is 4.62. So round down, you're going to say about 4, right? You're getting 4,62. So obviously you can't pack 0.62, so just 4. Therefore total number, you just multiply these things out. So total packs, right, in crate. So how many packs can you fit in the crate? So 4 times 3 times 4, 4 times 3 times 4, and you're getting an answer of 4 times 3 times 4, and we are getting an answer of 48. Now you can put 48 packs in the crate. Now next thing is to work out the weight of these, right? Weight of these 48. So let's see, what was the weight from the 400 grams cans of fish, right? Plus you've got empty cans, huh? So let's look at one pack. Remember, these are 48 packs in the crate. So let's look at one pack is how many, right? So one pack is equal to how many kg? One pack is 400 over 1000, because 400 grams, right, is 400 grams, right? Each ton is 400 grams plus an empty ton, right? 400 grams plus empty ton is 40 grams. So you need to say 400 grams plus 40 over 1000, right? So that will give you in kg, right? That's sorted out. That's a total net weight of 1 ton times how many of them are in the pack. So we got 3 by 4, that's 12 in a pack. So times 12, right? So times 12 will give us, so this is kind of like 440 over 1000 times 12, right? So let's see, 440 over 1000, right, times 12 will give us 5,28 kg. 5,28 kg. Now 5.28 kg times 48, we need to look at 5.28 kg times 48 because there's 48 packs in crate. So total weight in crate, right? Total weight in crate, we have total weight of what's this, canned fish, right? Total weight of canned fish in crate, total weight in crate is 5,28 kg, right, times 48 packs, because one pack is 520, right? So we're going to multiply this by 48 times 48, and we're getting an answer of 253.44. 253.44 kg. Now remember the total, and then we have that, and then what they said, the total weight of the crate with the fish is 280 kg. What did they tell us? Read the story here. The mass of the fully packed shipping crate with cans of fish is 280 kg. So remember, now you need to look at the difference. So let's insert some space here. So what is the difference in weight? So difference is equal to 280 kg, right, minus this, but there's only 253 kgs of 253.44 kg of canned fish in the crate. So obviously you'll get the mass of the crate if you take the difference, because the net weight is 280. So 253.44 kg, right? So if you take the difference here, 280 minus 253.44, we're getting an answer of 26.56 kg. So what did they tell us here now? Just looking at this problem here, what did they ask? Verify, AG stated that an empty shipping crate has a mass of less than 20 kg. Verify with calculation if a statement is valid. It clearly looks like this is greater than 23 kg, right? So her statement is invalid. Therefore, statement is invalid. Right guys, now let us move on to question number 2. Okay, I've just decided that I will do question number 2 in another video, so look for the links in the description box. I hope you enjoyed this video guys, and I hope you understand how we have done these solutions. And make sure when you're doing, before reading the question, make sure you understand the diagrams, you understand what's happening in the table, right? Before, if you understand what's happening in the table over here and understand it fully, then you kind of like answered all these questions here, right? So please check the description box, and don't forget to comment and like and subscribe to my video channel, right? If you need any more videos done, please don't forget to ask me, right? Thank you very much.